Hai guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my channel. Are you tired of using the same old, boring words to describe things? Do you want to take your language to the next level? Then listen up, because I have a game-changing tip for you. When we use the word very, we are just being lazy. Instead of finding the perfect word to describe something, we settle for a generic one. But guess what? Generic isn't memorable. It doesn't make any impact. So let's step up our game and get rid of very once and for all. Very happy. Happy means an enjoyable or satisfied state of being. Now, there are a lot of different ways to express this idea in English. Instead of very happy, try ecstatic, overjoyed, or elated. He was overjoyed to see his mother again. Extremely happy. Sean was ecstatic to hear about the wedding, expressing overwhelming happiness. After the concert, I felt elated. That's joyful excitement, an overwhelming feeling of happiness in a really positive way. And just like that, by substituting very happy with overjoyed, ecstatic, and elated, your statement becomes more colorful and impactful. Next, very sad. Sad means experiencing or showing sorrow or unhappiness. We can be sad in a lot of different ways and in different reasons, right? So instead of replying very sad, try to use miserable, depressed, and melancholy. He had a miserable childhood, full of misery. She's been very depressed about this whole situation, in a state of general unhappiness. She was left all alone and feel melancholy. Sadness that lasts for a long period, often without any obvious reason. They are used because those nuanced meanings are ever so slightly different and make one more appropriate to use in one situation, while another perhaps not. Next is very brave. The meaning of brave is having or showing mental or moral strength to face danger or difficulty. When we use very before the brave, it often creates a weak description. Instead, let's try using a stronger alternative like bold, fearless, or valiant. It was a bold move to cast an unknown actor in the lead role, showing an ability to take risks. He was known as a powerful king and a fearless warrior, not afraid at all. This book is a valiant attempt to address the problem, showing courage. So, using very excessively can minimize the impact of your words. By eliminating its use, you'll create a stronger and more engaging communication. Next, very scared. Scared is thrown into a state of fear, fright, and panic. Rather than use very scared, you can use terrified, alarmed, or petrified. He is terrified of being bitten by a snake. He is extremely frightened. She was alarmed to see Toby suddenly appear in front of him, feeling a sense of danger. When they saw the lion, they were absolutely petrified, unable to act by fear. Expanding your vocabulary allows you to communicate more effectively and impress others with your language skills. Next is very expensive. Expensive means costing a lot of money or sacrifice. Let's explore some alternatives to very expensive that can make your English more dynamic and engaging, like extravagant, pricey, or exorbitant. Rick spent nearly a year's salary on the extravagant engagement ring. Extremely or unreasonably high in price. It's a bit pricey, but the food is wonderful. Having a high price. We pay exorbitant rent for a very small flat in London. You're emphasizing that it is much greater than it should be. These words will not only make your speech more interesting, but also improve your English proficiency. Next, very cheap. The meaning of cheap is costing less money or less than is expected. Instead of very cheap, try more descriptive words that convey the same meaning with more impact, like inexpensive, affordable, or chintzy. We went to an inexpensive family restaurant. It doesn't cost very much. This product will sell at an affordable price for our customers. Most people have enough money to buy it. The car has chintzy and comfortable seats. Your sentence will sound simple and impactful, of course. Next, very tired. Please don't say very tired. It is overused. Instead of saying very tired, try exhausted, fatigued, and weary. These alternatives convey a stronger impression to your audience. I was completely exhausted from today's test. My energy is completely used up. The journey has fatigued him. Suffered from extreme physical or mental tiredness. The work wearies me sometimes. Feeling or showing tiredness. Replacing very tired with exhausted, fatigued, and weary expresses your tiredness more vividly. Next, very old. What is very old mean? It means belonging to or lasting from times long ago. If you want to say something that's very old, you can use antique or ancient. The statue is ancient. The statue exists from the distant past. This beautiful antique finished table lamp would enhance any style of decor. A collectible object that has a high value because of its considerable age. If you want to say very old about someone, it means that you are talking about older or more experienced people. So you can use senior, pensioner, and retiree. The interrogation was conducted by senior police officers. Senior, a person older than another or a person with a higher rank. Alice became a pensioner upon her retirement and she is waiting to receive her income. A pensioner, it is a person who receives a pension most commonly because of retirement from the workforce. The majority of new people moving to my village are retirees. A person who has retired from a working or professional career. So it depends on what you are talking about. So you cannot say she is an antique. She is a senior. My car is a senior. My car is an antique. Next is very good. Very good is used as a response to say one will do something that one has been told. What would be more accurate replacement for very good? By saying exceptional instead of very good, you convey a much stronger impression. He's an exceptionally talented dancer. Unusually good. Why not also replace very good with excellent or remarkable? The result is excellent, extremely good. Liz has a remarkable achievement, worthy of attention. So this adds depth to your statements and showcase your knowledge. Very bad. Very bad is used to indicate that something is not good. It's bad. And now we're gonna think of some alternatives for very bad. I'll tell you some of them. Unacceptable, deplorable, or dire. It's totally unacceptable for children to swear. Too bad to be accepted. The acting was deplorable. Shockingly bad in quality. If they don't heed the warnings, there will be a dire consequences. Dire can be used to say that a situation is extremely bad in a way that is very serious or worrying. You have to be careful about how to use these alternatives because they have a really strong meaning and they can be offensive, especially if you are talking about a person or something that they do or something that they care about. Very pretty. Now it's time to challenge yourself again. Can you think a better word to describe someone who is very pretty, attractive, stunning, and lovely? My best friend is attractive and mature for her age, appealing to look at. She looked stunning in that white dress, extremely impressive. The song has a lovely melody, exquisitely beautiful. This truly captures the beauty and take the impact of your statement to new heights. Next is very hot. It means giving off heat. If you need to say something that's extremely hot, stop using very hot because it is overused and inexact. Let's replace very hot with scalding, scorching, or sweltering. She took a sip of scalding coffee. The coffee is extremely hot until it makes your tongue hurt. I don't want to be outside in this scorching heat. Hot weather. We were sweltering at the beach, uncomfortably hot. These words can add more intensity and clarity to your message. Very cold. If you describe something that's super cold with very cold, you only limit your description because there's not enough information in the word very to tell your audience or reader anything new. Freezing, chilly, or shivery are good words to use instead of very cold. It's freezing cold now. The weather is extremely cold. I was slightly afraid of their chilly smile. Too cold to be comfortable, their smile is so unfriendly. She woke up with a headache and feeling shivery, trembling as a result of cold. They illustrate your point more precisely, and you'll sound more natural and intelligent. Very big. What is another word of very big? Let's use massive, colossal, and enormous. Massive crowds are expected today, exceptionally large crowds. A colossal amount of mail, extremely large amount. Finally, we can afford this enormous house, extraordinarily great size, number, or degree. Discover the importance of finding alternative words and phrases to convey stronger meanings. Very small. If you want to say something that is very small, you can replace this common adjective with a more advanced one, like tiny, minuscule, or diminutive. She lives in a tiny apartment. The apartment is too small to live in. A minuscule fragment of DNA. You even can't see it because it is too small. She has diminutive legs for an adult. Her legs are unusually small. You can enhance your statements by replacing very with more precise and vivid words. Yeah, that's it. Finally, we come to the end of this video. Remember, expanding your vocabulary allows you to communicate more effectively and impress others with your language skills. Challenge yourself to find alternative words instead of relying on the easy way out. So, next time you catch yourself about to say very, pause and consider a more impactful word. It may take some practice, but trust me, it's worth it. I hope you found these tips helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more language improvement videos. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.